to another episode of Conversation with a Chef. I'm Jo Ritty and I love sharing with you the conversations I get to have with talented and passionate chefs. It's the backstory, if you will, to the food they're putting up. I begin today by acknowledging the Wurundjeri and Boodle people of the Kulin Nation, traditional custodians of the unceded land where this conversation takes place, and I pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging. I finally caught up with Chef Morris Danzen Catanghal at a Boodle Brunch during the Melbourne Food Wine Festival after circling this conversation for months. A Boodle Brunch is based on a traditional Filipino way of eating. Food laid out generously on banana leaves, eaten together by hand. It's casual, communal and built around connection. And for Morris, it's a reflection of how he grew up eating. The brunch was also a collaboration with Filipino food content creator Abi Marquez, for whom the day marked a personal milestone, her first time cooking service in a professional restaurant kitchen. Morris was clearly proud to be part of that moment, guiding her through the intensity of cooking for a room full of people while watching her passion translate from screen to service. The food stayed true to its Filipino roots with gentle nods to Australian produce, making the whole experience feel generous and thoughtful. Morris moves between kitchens and cultures with ease. He cooks modern Italian at Buono in Parkdale, while his own CMD Supper Club gives him the freedom to explore Filipino flavours, techniques and stories on his own terms. Talking to Morris at the end of the service, what came through most clearly was his gentleness and generosity, as well as a genuine pleasure in cooking for and alongside others. Now, I do just need to say that I chatted to Morris while the cafe was being packed up, so there's a lot of noise from tables being dragged across the floor, and there's some very excited post-event chatter and occasional shrieks. So this is absolutely real, and you are now very much a part of it. Hi, Chef Morris.
Hello, Jo. Good to see you.
I feel like we've been trying to sit down together for a long time.
Yeah, like a month or so.
Yeah. And today I've finally been at the Boodle Brunch, which is what we were going to talk about all those months ago. Tell me about, so the Boodle Brunch is based on a traditional way of eating in the Philippines on a banana leaf. When did you do that?
There's no actually a certain time doing it. It's like if like everyone is free and it's like one afternoon, we got nothing to do and we're all together, and then we just suddenly just like pick up some banana leaves and okay, let's cook something and dump it in the banana leaves and eat all together.
Yeah.
For us, it's like a norm. It's not like something special about it.
Yeah.
But I guess I can say that it's special because we eat all together, and the spirit of Filipino dining is about sharing the food, and no one eats alone in the Philippines.
Okay.
It's so bad. It's so bad in my culture that you eat alone.
Okay.
Somebody has to eat with you because
So no solo dining.
No solo dining. We're very, very hospitable and family oriented. So it's like for example, if we are a family of 6 and my brother is not there, we won't eat until he comes.
Okay.
Something like that. So the idea of Boodle Fight is it's like when they're like the whole family gathers, and then we got a lot of banana trees in my country. So this is like the vessel, and normally we do it like under a tree or near the beach, just to relax and chill. Oh my God!
It's like a party.
I hope we can get it right.
So the food that we had today, would that be representative of Filipino food, or there's a little bit of a mixture of Australian ingredients as well? But what today did represent still some Filipino techniques and food?
I reckon it's still Filipino.
Yeah.
95% is Filipino, and we just incorporated some Australian produce and like herbs, spices, especially for example the lamb we did the spring roll. Normally we do it with pork, but to make it more familiar to Australian, we use the wattle seed lamb.
Yeah.
And for example, as well, the prawns, we based it with lemon myrtle oil. And I think by mixing it with Australian produce, we make it more familiar to people. Because Filipino cuisine is not yet known for the flavors and all that. So I think the best way to do it, since we're here in Australia, like use the best produce here,
Yeah.
and we did it today.
And Filipino food's really interesting anyway because it's got influences from quite a few different cultures. So Malay, Chinese, American, even, and some other Indonesian, I guess, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of people who colonize us, and because before it's like every region in the Philippines has like different food because we are like Philippines is composed of thousands of islands, so each island has different produce and different culture of way of cooking. For example, in the south, it's more of they're closer to Malaysia, so they got those flavor profile of Malaysian people and a way of cooking as well. In Visayas, in the islands, we have more the seafood like the ceviche and all that. And also, we were colonized with Spanish people for hundreds of years, so we got those stews, those leche flan and all that. And then in the north, we also have like more of the bracing kind of dishes, and the adobo, and more of also Spanish, Spanish influenced cuisine. So it's composed of like fusion dishes. Like we were the first one to have it, and yeah, that makes it more like unique cuisine. Because you have a lot of one good example is adobo, and adobo is actually our technique of preserving food because we cook the meat with the vinegar and garlic and peppers and bay leaf, and that's it. That's before the Chinese. When the Chinese came and they brought the soy sauce, that's the time we use the soy sauce to cook the adobo. And yeah, that's fascinating, And until now, we're trying to revolutionize Filipino cuisine. And you won't believe that every family has different recipes of adobo.
Yes. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. And so today you made a dream come true for Abi Marquez, who's a pocket rocket. She's amazing, and I was lucky enough to speak to her last week. But she does so much content creating at home with food, and she's always wanted to try being in the kitchen. And you made that come true for her.
That's actually one of the reasons why I'm so happy is because I'm part of her journey. And this is her first time doing a service in the real, professional kitchen. And it's not hard to serve like 180 people for your first time of your life. But I saw her passion. I saw how she's so serious about what she's doing. And she's so focused, and the passion is there. So I think she deserves like everything that she has right now. And if she does it if she does it like as a profession, she will. Yeah, I think she will nail it as well. Yeah,
it's so nice. I think you have a lot of passion as well because you're so busy. So you're cooking out at Buono in Parkdale.
Yes.
You have your own pop-up as well where you're doing Filipino food.
Yeah.
So you've got Italian food and Filipino food. Yeah.
Actually, yes. At Buono, we're doing classic Filipino. At Buono, we're cooking classic Italian food in a modern way.
Yeah.
But then I wanted to bring my style from my restaurant in Sicily.
Yes.
Because I was doing a fusion of Filipino and Italian cuisine. Yeah, in the south of Italy. And after we closed down the restaurant, I wanted to bring it here and share my flavors to people, and it's kind of like my outlet as well, to like a playground to practice my creativity and still think of other way to present Filipino food in a different way. And what I love about it is that the people in Melbourne are just, like they're so keen to try anything, something new. And yeah, I thought of doing this supper club because I love meeting new people. I love because before coming to Melbourne, I already traveled to many places for work, and as I work as a musician as well before being a chef. Yeah,
Amazing.
I was doing photos and videos, and I like anything with art, and my my philosophy is that life is short, so you gotta make the best out of it. So I don't want to stay in one stagnant path, routinary way or path. I like to explore things and see the other side, like the unknown.
So is it every Monday night?
Yeah, we do it either every Monday night or either Thursday night every month.
And how do you find places to work out of?
I'm working with someone with locations.
Okay.
Like we're trying to see, like for example, some people recommend some restaurants, or either from some friends or from a friend in the industry, and they're very keen to collaborate. Like 9 Yards, we've done the Noche Buena here last December, so that's why we're here again, because they love vibes. They love what we're doing, obviously, and apart from that, we're inviting a lot of chefs from internationally to. That's my dream, like. I don't dream to have a restaurant. I dream to travel the world and cook and learn from other chefs and collaborate with other chefs. And if you have bigger radius, the better, because you can share your food to big, like quantity of people. Like rather than having a restaurant, which is you gotta be there and you need to focus in there. And as I told you, I love to explore. So yeah, I think it's the best reason why I'm here in the industry.
Yeah. You didn't always think you'd be in this industry, did you? So when you first started out, it was just a means to an end.
Yeah.
Was it in the Philippines?
Oh yeah, it started out when my dad became blind, and it was like I was 12, 13, but no one will take care of him and my younger brother. So I had to learn how to cook, and I was using like the wood, to cook rice and whatever produce we had. And that time we were so poor, like we eat like one time a day. And as a young kid, for you it's like it's not hard. It's like it's your norm.
Yeah.
It's like your everyday life. So I grew up with that, and unconsciously I was being trained because I got limited produce, I got limited stuff. So whatever is available, I gotta create something, and do something about it. Otherwise, we won't eat, And I had the sense of urgency and hunger. But then I wanted to pursue my first love, which is fine arts. Because I love art. I used to draw. I used to paint. But then it was so expensive in the Philippines. So I thought of pursuing multimedia technology. That's why I studied it, and I became a freelance photographer and videographer. But then I was also a singer, and my sister asked me to go and work with her in China. So I decided to go there just because, with the reason of saving money, go back to Philippines, open my own photography shop and that's it. But then I met my wife. She's Italian.
Yeah.
And then suddenly we started like plan to go to Italy to have a new life and build a family. When I went there, it's quite hard to find a job for videography, photography, and musician. So the only way is, luckily, my in-laws had this trattoria, and that's the time I changed everything in that restaurant, and it's a fusion of Filipino and Italian. So
It's great that they were open to that.
yeah, because the business that time was like really bad.
Yeah.
So they wanted something new. They wanted
Okay.
something, like they're open to ideas. And at first, the people hated it because I live in a town which is very close, like Sicilian town with 44,000 people, and they're used to eat like traditional Sicilian food. But then I introduced the sweet potatoes, the coconut milk, the calamansi, and this kind of stuff, using Italian techniques but Filipino flavors.
And you can find those things okay?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I had to I had to travel 1 hour away to get those ingredients in order to get that. It took off, but after I even won the competition with Gino da Campo.
Oh, I saw that. So it was on TV?
Yeah, it's on TV. Yeah.
Amazing. So what made you enter that? You just thought, why not?
My mother-in-law, she was my she is actually my number one fan.
Oh,
And
so
she
good.
pushed me to go in that competition. I was like, all right, no promises, I'll go there, but I won't promise anything. Until I won the competition, and I was supposed to work for him for a couple of years as a head chef in his restaurant. But then it didn't happen because of the Brexit and the pandemic. So I still continue working at our restaurant. The competition helped us to build my brand and the restaurant because the people started to come.
Yeah.
Like heaps of people from America and other parts of Italy. The bad thing is the pandemic we closed down, and obviously after that it wasn't sustainable anymore, and that's the time we decided like, okay, we have to move on and find something else to sustain. I've got 2 kids, so I gotta work.
Yeah.
And I gotta find something else. Until Fabio Maliano from Buono, he called me, and you wanna try here to work with me and come here as working with the working holiday visa, and if it works out, it works out. If it's not, then
Oh, because he'd heard of you.
no, it's just like an internet thing,
Wow.
He doesn't know me, I don't know him.
No.
Yeah.
So he's ringing you in Sicily. So.
No, actually, I reached out to him because
okay.
I saw someone wants to work for him.
Yeah.
But then I emailed my resume. So, and then he called me for an interview, and that's what happened,
Yeah.
And it was like, I don't know, maybe it's a destiny. I'm destined to be here.
Yeah.
After all.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
What a story. Someone's going to make the film of your life. It's very cinematic. Huh. So obviously you love being in the kitchen now. What is it that you love about hospitality and cooking?
Aside from bringing joy to people and meet new people through food, it's more of like creating new dishes. Because I see it like as a painting,
Yeah.
like how I compose my painting,
Yes.
how I do a cover of a song. You still have the dynamic. You still need the contrast. You need the how to say that, the fine lines and the hard line. It's the same with cooking. You cannot cook like flat and all that. It needs to have love. So much love and color and arts to it before you can touch someone's heart with your food, and technically it's still a form of art, so that's why I enjoy it.
Yeah, and you obviously enjoy learning as well, and always growing your skill, which is great.
gives you a reason to come to work, doesn't it?
Yeah, correct.
So you've had a lot of different experiences and so on. What would your advice be to a young person starting out?
My advice? Oh, be prepared.
Yeah.
It's not that. Well, obviously, to be honest, it's not an easy industry. You gotta be, you gotta love it. I think this is not a job or this is not a normal work. Like you want to get a good salary and that's it. It's a lifestyle, I think, and if you have it, you have it. If you don't even try to, try it. Just you gotta go. You go anyway. I mean, it's so hard. It's that hard that you have to be like that passionate about it. But then if you know that it's one of your gift or talent, why not? I mean, just try to absorb all the learnings that you learn and work with the greatest people you ever know as much as possible. Like work with the people who has the most intelligence about the industry with food and all that, and be humble all the time. And I think you'll go wherever you want to go. It depends on the goal that you wanna meet. I mean, this applies to any industry, I think. But being a chef, it's really like me. I didn't dream to be a chef, but I'm here. Like it's almost like 15 years now, and I'm in the industry. So I love it. I mean, it's not work for me. It's me. Like it's within me.
It's so great. Yeah. I feel like you're missing out on the party, so I'm going to let you go. But thank you so much. It's so great to finally talk to you, and you've got such a great story. So
thank you so much.
Thank you.
I hope to talk more. We'll talk more.
Yeah, we'll keep in touch.
Thank you, Jan.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Conversation with a Chef with Chef Morris Danzen Catanghal from Buono and CMD Supper Club. You can check out all the goodness on his Instagram at chef_Morris Danzen, Danzen. And if you'd like to hear more stories from other chefs, I'm also on Instagram at Conversation with a Chef. You can read this chat online at www.conversationwithachef.com. And of course, you can follow me on Apple and Spotify podcasts. And the name of the podcast is, surprisingly, Conversation with a Chef. I would absolutely love it if you told a friend about my chats. It's still the best way to get these delicious stories out into the world. Once again, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day and bon appetit.